Bayonetta's down air with a tippered F smash.
Right?
He just does crazy things, always a treat to watch.
Yeah, and he's opting for the Lucina. He's been opting for Lucina a lot lately compared to the Marth. In fact, he might as well just be a solo Lucina main at this point. I think it's like kind of a interesting development in like the Marth and Lucina meta. Like you see players opting for Lucina more often. But this is going to be a difficult matchup for both Marth and Lucina, so we'll have to see how Mystery plays it.
Yeah, Zinoto's going to have the courtesy of being Diddy, is able to apply a bit of pressure, but when it comes to landing, that's when Mr. E has him beat. Forward air is just so difficult to play around, and then Mr. E is so patient at times as well.
Yeah, he's going to have to watch how he spaces those forward airs. As you just saw, he got punished for it.
Yeah, a lot of people just think Diddy's forward air is unstoppable, but that's not true. The better players know how to stop it, but finally managed to alleviate a bit of the pressure, though.
Alright, so now we're getting that banana toss into the back air. He's got stage control here. Let's see what he does with it.
Able to get a lot going. Mr. E, taking a bit of time before he can really find an opening. Zinoto just weaving in and out, being so evasive while applying pressure as well.
Good dancing play, get him off stage. See if he can...
Oh, that was really smart by both players right there. Mr. E clearly trying to punish that up B with his up B. Zinoto delaying it just enough.
Oh, trying to chase that monkey flip. You got to be so careful with those. And that up smash actually does take it. I didn't think it would, but just barely enough. Must have been like the bottom percent for it.
Mr. E baited out the monkey kickflip, but he actually was a little too late to punish it.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. E definitely has like the baits on lock for those monkey flips. It's just you got to have the coverage ready in time.
The execution part.
Exactly.
Goes for the trump. Zinoto not biting though, rolls up immediately. Down tilt into that grab. Zinoto right now is just starting to run away with it. Things are getting a bit hairy for Mr. E. Mr. E though never out of it. Always. Oh my gosh, Zinoto a wild man. Yeah, but he makes it back.
Yeah, he did. He definitely knew all of his resources to get back on stage. Jabbing him out.
Yeah, I think Zinoto tried to down tilt in the middle right there, but Mr. E is kind of ready for it.
Down air, that was a very aggressive option. Zinoto not expecting it. He's going to maneuver his way back down and continue the pressure.
And that's going to do it. That up air does manage to connect, but unfortunately Mr. E is at 100%. Going to be very difficult to bring this back. It is doable though. Diddy Kong does have a recovery that is susceptible to being edge guarded if Mr. E can get him off stage and exploit it. And Zinoto, you can tell he's aware. He is playing in a range and in a way so that, oh, that's it.
Yeah, he just held that center stage, and you're exactly right. Like, he was just waiting for Mr. E. He had to land on stage. He had to make some kind of aggressive option. He was waiting with that banana.
Yep, and he was aware of the fact that, in this scenario, the only way he could have lost the game was if he went near the ledge, if Mr. E got him on stage.
Yeah. So, like, there's no reason to take a risk and try to get aggressive on stage in that situation. All right, so it looks like we're possibly thinking about Battlefield in game 2, but we're going to run it back to Smash instead.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I feel like Mr. E had a lot of good reads and he had a lot of good ideas in that. It's just Zinoto when he had that stage control and the advantage state, there wasn't as much that Mr. E could do about it.
Yeah. I think maybe if Mr. E slows it down a bit, for example, right there, he didn't go for anything too hard. He ran up, waited, and then he went for that jump punish. And even now, he's actually not committing nearly as much, and it's currently paying off. 17-43, Mr. E having his first lead of the entire set because of it.
Yeah, just taking his hits as they come instead of trying to look so aggressively.
Ooh, baits out that air dodge, good stuff. And Zinoto trying to come down with the aggressive option, does not connect and barely gets punished for it. But slowly but surely, Zinoto starting to claw his way back into this. Mr. E, though, trying to slow it down, not letting this momentum start. And the bleeding is beginning for Zinoto.
Yes, Mr. E having a bit of momentum of his own, getting those few up airs there. But Zinoto retaliating. Trying to push him off these forward airs once again.
And Zinoto trying to roll backwards, but Mr. E just kind of calling it out, saying, hey, and there goes a punish. No, Zinoto kick flipping his way instead of re-grabbing the ledge, and Mr. E gets hit.
Yeah, even when you're thinking about that monkey flip, you gotta have that execution. Sometimes it's just so hard. Back throw.
And you can definitely tell that Zinoto values stage control. He's not doing up throw to forward air and back airs or up airs. He's immediately forward throwing and back throwing Mr. E off the stage because he knows that's where he's getting the most bang for his buck. But Mr. E, that up B out of shield right there, gonna take it.
Yeah, that was very surprising. And it worked out for him. He's been using that a lot lately. as just kind of like an escape tool from those bad situations. And it netted him a kill there. Alright. See how Zinoto approaches this and try to take this stock before things get out of hand.
That's phase control, not able to get anything going. Ooh, power shield up tilt, beautiful option by Zinoto. Yeah, I think the only thing that would have killed is that percent.
Yeah, I mean, aside from getting like, you know, some kind of up smash, but yeah, the up tilt, very fast kill option.
Yeah, I think up smash would kill. I don't know if he would have been able to have the time to do it, but oh, that was a good cross up right there. Zinoto is starting to make this look like game number 1. Mr. E does manage to slow it down for the moment though. And the patience is being displayed again, but it's just not enough. Zinoto chasing him down, but Mr. E now getting a chance to play the game. Has Zinoto off stage, but Zinoto's forward air just so potent.
Yeah, he's trying to push his way back in this. Oh, and then once again, the up B. Missing that forward air, just barely. Nice tech from Zinoto. Life-saving.
Yeah, he was so ready for that. And Mr. E throwing out these up Bs, and so far they're paying off. I think he's only really missed 1. And that's been a huge difference maker.
Oh, monkey flipping right into that forward smash. Mr. E takes game 2 with a very solid read. That was a very good trade in his favor. Like, he went for the kick, but when you're trading with Lucina's forward smash at that percent, that's not a good look.
Yeah.
Survival.
So we're heading to game 3 here. We're going to Town and City. I can definitely see the choice here for Zinoto. Get a kill a little bit earlier with that down tilt up smash.
2, 1, go!
But, I mean, Mr. E does have up airs, which he can do with, or the variation of the dancing blade to end upward. And the sides are still not the largest. And Mr. E, you know, did just finish that game with the forward smash.
Let's see how things go. What I'm saying is they call it Town and Diddy for a reason sometimes.
You said Town is what?
They call it Town and Diddy for a reason.
That forward air just not spaced quite enough, but it did not matter. Even though Zinoto was hit for a moment, immediately just fired right back with those grabs. Nice little monkey flip right there.
Yeah, that mid-range and the monkey flip is always just so hard to react to. Ooh, nice bread and butter here from Zinoto, just racking up that percent.
Yeah, Zinoto is on fire right now. Everything is working 99-20. Mr. E will lose his stock if he trips on a banana right now.
Yeah, Zinoto is well aware that he has all the momentum. He's just keeping it at his pace.
And I think what he's waiting for is for Mr. E to land. Because he knows if he lands, that banana can connect and he gets a free forward smash. But right now he's getting even more options. Now the down tilt, the up smash is online as well. There's so many things he can do. Going for that down tilt, not going to connect, gets this one, recognizes not going to reach, and does not overcommit because of it.
Yeah, very smart from Zinoto. Okay. Trying to space out here with some forward airs. Mr. E has a little bit of a chance here.
And Mr. E is a little bit baiting, actually. You're seeing him run up, wait for the banana to get tossed, wait for that down tilt that he knows is going to come after, and then just punish accordingly.
Yeah, you see how he's just kind of jumping and trying to space his areas.
Okay!
A good setup for Mr. E. Like, there weren't really too many options that Zinoto had there.
Unfortunately, it's hard to think about it, but with the back of the ledge so close to you, you know, you either have to roll forward or do a get-up attack.
Yeah, because if he rolled in, he probably would have got hit by it too.
Maybe.
All right, but now this is all Mr. E right now. Okay.
Zinoto, you know, he is a veteran, has been playing since Brawl, so hopefully he can keep that composure, not going to let this stop him.
Ooh.
And a down air comes in. Mr. E saying, you wanted an air dodge, we'll take some damage for your trouble.
Yeah. Back here, not quite enough yet either. Diddy Kong actually has some trouble killing without those setups. At least just from like a raw aerial. Okay.
And, you know, Zinoto is, you know, searching desperately for an answer. He's recognizing that Mr. E is no longer falling for bananas and down tilts, and everything he's doing, though, is not working.
Yeah, it's crazy how, like, this is a complete reversal in the beginning of the game. All right, Zinoto finally sealing it off with a forward air.
But it's too little too late. This is game number 3. The loser of this is indeed out of the tournament, and Zinoto's already at 98%. Going to try to get his way back on stage. Mr. E not going to make it easy by any means.
Going for the monkey foot instant. Mr. E had it read, but he just wasn't, once again, didn't go for a punish.
And it looks like Zinoto says, you know what, man, I don't even need the banana anymore because it's clearly not working out, and neither is that monkey kickflip. Mr. E just hitting it, goes for the ledge trump. Zinoto does manage to evade it. Back air out of shield, still showing he has some life left.
Mr. E looking for the kill here. Zinoto needs some momentum if he wants to bring this game back.
Yeah, and every kick that he has tried to do has gone punished by Mr. E. Definitely should slow down a bit when it comes to choosing that option.
Yeah, or even if it isn't punished, like you could tell Mr. E like is on it, like he knows about it.
And it happens again, almost losing his stock that time. You know, I think he's one side B away from losing the game. I was wrong. He was one forward air away from losing the game.
Yeah.
Mr. E takes it over to Zinoto.
And Zinoto, he went for that mix-up to the forward air instead of the monkey kick, but it didn't really matter. That LP, like you said, just taking the stock. Good stuff to Mr. E, taking that 2-1. Zinoto's out.
He's out. He's out. You know, obviously cannot be too happy about that by any means. I see him walking by me now. Mr. E, though, on the other hand, very excited to have that victory over Zinoto. Another phenomenal player that he is fortunately defeated, you know?